Why, hello, Norman. Hello, Norman. How are you today? I'm doing fine. Pulling some tankers, I see. You're right. Anyways, I must get going. Oh, hello, sir, said Boko. Sir Topham had stepped out of his office. How are you doing today? I'm doing fine, said Boko. You look awfully cheerful, said Boko. What happened? Well, you know how we're in kind of a financial situation? Oh, yeah, I heard about that, said Boko. Well, I've just been offered to bring engines to the Great Railway Show. Oh, that's fantastic, sir, said Boko. I know, said Sir Topham Hatt. And if we win any competitions, we get extra money. Fantastic, said Boko. Now, sir, I must get going. See you later, Boko. Now, who should I bring with me to this railway show? You soon got around about the railway show. Who do you think he's gonna take? Said Henry. He's obviously gonna take me for the speed contest, and me for the best decorated engine, and me for the shunting contest, and me for the strength contest. Don't be so full of yourself, said Boko. You never know. There's many engines on this island. Oh, please, name an engine on this island faster than me. Connor, Caitlin, Spencer. They're from the mainland, said Gordon. They're nowhere near as fast as I am. I'm guessing Spencer, Connor, and Caitlin are going to be competing for Britain. Even if you were the fastest engine, Gordon, you'd have no chance whatsoever against those three. And especially since there's even more engines coming from all over the world to compete. Nonsense. I could beat them with my eyes closed. Just then, Mavis came. Ah, Mavis, looks like you've been repaired after your, quarry incident. That's right, said Mavis, and I brought someone with me. Sir Topham Hatt stepped outside. Hello, said Sir Topham Hatt. Hello, sir, said all the engines enthusiastically. So I'm sure you've heard about the Great Railway. Yes, we have, said all the engines. Yes. Anyways, so I'm willing to take some Please, take me, sir, said Gordon. Take me, said Thomas. No, you have to take me, said Henry. Silence, said Sir Topham Hatt. Now, I shall decide over the course of the next week who I shall take to the Great Railway Show. Not only will I look at how fit you are to be going to the Great Railway Show, but I'll also be looking at your attitude. Anyone who begs to go to the railway show will not be taken. The engines agreed. Now I shall be off, said Sir Topham Hatt. Have a good night's sleep. Don't think about the railway show too much. But the engines couldn't stop thinking. All of them wanted to go to the railway show so bad. Not only did they want to compete, but they wanted to see the engines that came from all over the world. Over the course of the next week, the engines tried to show Sir Topham Hatt how well they were. Sir Topham Hatt had gathered all the engines on Sodor. Hush now, said Sir Topham Hatt. You're all here because I'm about to announce who I'm going to be taking with me to the Great Railway Show. Now, I can only take 2 engines for each contest, and I wish I could take more, but you all tried very hard, said Sir Topham Hatt. Now, let me announce who I will be taking for each contest. For the speed contest, I'll be taking Gordon and Boko. For the best decorated engine contest, I will be taking Jane and Emily. For the test of strength, Henry and Murdoch. And finally, for the shunting competition, Thomas and Stanley. The Great Railway Show is in 2 days. Hope you all get prepared. The engines had made it onto the mainland. Sir Topham had also brought 3 engines to cheer on the others. Sodor engines got their own sheds. Alright, engines. This is a multi-day event. The shunting competition and the best decorated engine competition will be tomorrow. The strength competition and the race will be the day after. Get a good night's sleep. I will be sleeping elsewhere. The engines obeyed, and one by one went to sleep. The contest was ready. 5 engines, all lined up, ready for the parade. There's a spectators area as well. Sir Topham Hatt came up for one last time. Alright, James and Emily are competing in this contest. They'll do a run down this straight line, and then it's over, he said. The audience votes on who looks the best. Alright, agreed the 5 engines. Remember to cheer them on, he said. Will do, sir, said the 5 engines. Where's Gordon and Murdoch? He asked. Oh, they chose not to come. They're staying at the sheds to rest for their competitions tomorrow. Okay, said Sir Topham Hatt. Thomas and Stanley are at the shunting yards preparing for their competition. James and Emily are over here ready. Everything's set to go. Now, I'll go into my booth to watch the engines. I'll see you after the competition, said Sir Topham Hatt. Bye, engines. Bye, Sir Topham Hatt. And you walked away. The Sodor engines weren't the only ones cheering on their friends. There were other engines as well. Go, Ashima, said the diesel. Go, Merlin, said the yellow engine. The parade had started. The 5 engines sat down on the lines, trying to look as splendid as possible. The engines had came to a stop. The audience had voted. The winner was Yang Bao from China. The audience cheered and clapped. Sir Topham Hatt came up to his engines. Alright, said Sir Topham Hatt. Next is the shunting competition. There'll be a viewing area over there as well. Thomas and Stanley are competing in that. Wish them good luck, said Sir Topham Hatt. Now let's go. Good try, Ashima, said the diesel. Topham Hatt walked up to the engines. Alright, the shunting competition is about to begin, engines. By the way, where's Henry? Oh, he went back to the sheds to get some rest. Understandable, said Sir Topham Hatt. Glad you can make it here, Emily. Good work on your competition. Thanks, sir. Where's Stanley? He's just filling up on water. He'll be back soon. There he is. The announcer started announcing the names. Gina from Italy, Hurricane from Britain, Stanley from Sodor, Shankar from India, and Thomas from Sodor. 3, 2, 1, go! Go Thomas, go Stanley, go Shankar. Engines raced ahead, collecting all the cars they could. How could you, said Hurricane. My cars, said Thomas. competition ended. The winner was Gina from Italy. Good job, Thomas. Good job, Stanley, said the three. Thanks, said Thomas. Sir Topham Hatt walked up. Good job, you two. Now, let's go back to the sheds. That night, the engines were around the turntable. We didn't win any medals today, said James. We're a terrible team. Oh, nonsense, said Percy. We're an amazing team. Just because we didn't win any medals doesn't mean we're bad. Said Gordon. Watch, tomorrow I'm going to win a medal for the team. And I'm going to be the only one to do so. You all are just not good at your event. Thomas came into the viewing area. He saw the 3 international engines from yesterday. Why aren't you 3 home? I thought the international engines from yesterday were supposed to be gone by now. We all were, but us 3 got left behind. How come? Modernization. Our railways bought some new diesels to replace us. They took our medals and left us here. Oh my, said Thomas, that's terrible. It is. They say that if diesels were competing in this railway show, they would have won. Well, I'm sorry to hear that, said Thomas, as he went to his area. Thomas saw Sir Topham Hatt giving Booker and Murdoch some talk before their event began. He came up to his engines. Wish them good luck, Sir Topham Hatt. We will. And he went away. The announcer started to introduce the engines. On line 1, we have Boko from Sodor. Line 2, Frida from Germany. Line 3, Gator from Colombia. Line 4, Murdoch from Sodor. And line 5, Vinny from Canada. Take your marks. Get set. Go. Go, Boko, go, Murdoch, shouted the engines from Sodor. The engines were screaming. They were frantic. Go, Boko. Go, Murdoch. You're so close. Boko was in the lead by far. But then the engine from Germany caught up. No, Boko, go. Don't lose. Gator came in last. Alright, engines. Our next competition is the race. It's the biggest one of the day. Let's hope Gordon does well. The race was about to begin. 6 engines were to race around a track. First engine to reach the end of the track without falling off the ramp would win the race. The biggest but quickest event of the day, said Sir Topham Hatt. Make sure you cheer on Gordon. We haven't won anything yet. Let's hope he wins. The race is about to start. Let me go to my area. Take your marks. Get set. The engines heard a gunshot in the air, and they were off. The Mallard derailed and landed off the track. Hugo has won the race, said the announcer. Spencer raced ahead of Gordon and the Flying Scotsman. due to the Flying Scotsman's two tenders, got slowed down up the hill. But he still managed to reach before Gordon. Connor and Spencer were racing with each other, but then Spencer fell off the rails. Connor got fourth. Sir Topham Hatt's engines were ready to go. Sir Topham Hatt was in Emily's cab. Emily soon went away when he heard a man speaking behind them. So Emily went behind. The man was gone, but the 5 engines were still there. Sir Topham Hatt stepped out. "What happened to you 5?" he said. "How come you're not going home?" "We've been abandoned by our controllers because of modernization. They didn't want us and replaced us with diesel engines." "You know what?" said Sir Topham Hatt. "What's going to happen to you after this?" "Scrap," said the 5 engines. That's what's gonna happen. "You may join the Sodor Railway." "Really?" asked the 5 engines. "Yes." They were all delighted. "Come on now, let's all go." The engines were ready to go home.